Ask you, how old are you? How old are you?
71.
71. Cool. All right. Are you ready for that question?
Fire away.
All right. The question is, what do you think? What is the purpose of life? Or I can make it a little bit more simpler for you. What do you think that what was the main purpose of human being when he came to this planet? What we supposed to do?
Just imagine evolution. I can't think of any other reason. Whether we're here for a reason, I would never know. But us as human beings, we've changed a lot on the planet.
What was the basic when do you believe in God?
Yes and no.
All right. Yes. What do you think that the God who has created us, our creator, he has created everything. He has created skies, he has created trees, he's created everything. And he must have created everything for a purpose. And he has created each and everything for the benefit of this human being. And what do you think that why God has created this human being for? What was the main, the reason?
It could be just, as I said before, evolution. Out of the water, onto land, then feed, harms, creatures, development of evolution. Who knows in 10,000 years' time if even we'll still be here? Might there be something else in charge? Might there be somebody from another planet
Possible.
in charge?
Yep.
None of us know the answer to that. If we did,
Yep.
I think we would be millionaires.
That's right. That's right. What would you say, what would you like to say to the viewers who are going to watch this channel, that what should they do, what mistakes they should not do, which you made, or what would you like to say to the viewers? Because nowadays the youngsters, the new youth, seems like, they're very much confused. They don't know either be a boy or a girl, or be furries, or be a human being,
Yeah.
or
What the answer to that one is, it costs nothing to be civil with your fellow man. I think we should all be tolerant of other people, and also I think we should give people time. A bit of our time doesn't hurt, but to somebody else that needs that time, it's extremely important. Old people that wander around in parks on their own because they're widowed or just on their own, and they get talking to you. I think you should be able to give people time to converse, and generally speaking, that's my rule of thumb. When I go throughout life, I try to be pleasant, tolerant, try to be a gentleman.
no doubt. That's why we're having this conversation today. If you didn't give me a chance, we won't be having this conversation.
No, of course not.
Thank you so much for that. A lot of people, they don't have even time for that.
No,
And,
lots of people haven't got time, impatience, and you see it in doctors' surgeries, chemists, dentists, shops, supermarkets, kids, and just people that haven't got, people that don't want to do the job as they should. When I worked, I'm retired now.
Yep.
There was a time for people.
Yep.
I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy what people have got to offer me. If we're learning all the time, even at my decrepit old age, I'm still taking things on board and learning.
That's good.
Because you've got to do. Times are changing so immense. I couldn't have believed when I was your age what it would be like now. But it's changed so immense, not just in, well, every country.
That's right.
Every
That's
country,
right.
not just
You must have.
England or
You must have
Australia.
seen. You must have seen a lot in these many years, from say bicycle to these electric cars,
Well,
bicycles to the planes and the rockets.
when I was a child,
Yeah.
there were no tellies. No tellies. And then one person in every 20 houses would get a telly. And then they would let you go watch that telly occasionally for special events, a coronation, a state funeral. They would invite you in to watch. I mean, this is vaguely as a child. When I was then a teenager, there were no such thing as internet, really. I know it was invented, nobody used it, not like they do now.
Hmm.
There wasn't internet, mobile phones. When
Of
I
course, there
wanted
were
to
no
meet
mobile
friends to go for a drink or to go shopping,
Yep,
we had to phone them on a landline.
that's right.
Which, even when I was a youngster, landlines were quite rare. In my time, I've seen so many changes. As
That's
you
right.
say, cars, probably 2 or more, possibly, people on the car in a street full of houses.
Hmm.
Now, most families, as my family as well, daughters, they have 2 cars, sometimes 3. My daughter's husband's got a car, she's got a car, and the
Kids.
son's got a car.
The kids got car, yeah.
And the other daughter's learning to drive
Hmm.
to get a car. There'll be 4 cars in one
In
family.
one house, that's
And
right.
everybody where they live has got a minimum of 2 cars.
Yep,
That's changed.
that's right.
I remember my grandfather telling me when he became of age, which
Yep.
was 16, he just went to the post office and collected a full driving licence. Paid, collect. No test, no examination, no theory. Just collected a driving licence
All right.
that enabled him to drive anything from a truck
Yeah.
to a motorbike.
Wow.
And my day, I've seen the fact that I just passed my test and the driving instructor told me to pull over to the side of the road and ask me 2 or 3 questions, and I passed.
Wow.
Now,
Hmm.
you've got to go take a separate theory test.
That's right.
The changes in the world are immense,
That's right.
sometimes not for the better. I
Do you
think
believe that?
the internet
it wasn't
has
it-
become
But it shouldn't be for the betterment.
the internet, of course not. But
Oh.
I mean, how do you stop that occurring? It just happens, doesn't it?
But
So
but aren't they saying that they are all these new technologies and new modern technologies and Western civilization? This is supposed to be for the betterment.
I expect the inventor of the internet didn't think for 2 minutes that it were going to create such an evil thing, something that was going to take over the planet, really, like an alien invasion.
Hmm.
And that brings evil as well as good. Internet can work in different ways. It's dangerous for children to be on internet because people are trying to get them in situations that they shouldn't be in, and that's just a fact of life. So you only can do is take as many precautions now for your children and hope that they take them for theirs.
That's
I
right.
mean, I used to play out when I was a kid. I don't think my son or my daughter would allow the kids to just go roaming off
Hmm.
into a park and play out all day.
There were not much issues.
Back home at tea time for your tea or dinner at dinner time, and out playing. Bikes, mud, whatever.
You're saying that since this internet and this media and all of these things started, since then everything got changed upside
I
down.
believe so. I think there
It's
has
more
always
it's more
been-
worse.
There's always been evil, I think, always throughout time. But the internet has made
Make it more.
easy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah. No,
The
you're right.
internet can be used in a good way,
Hmm.
and often, probably more often than not, it is.
Hmm.
But it's a very dangerous thing.
Whose job was that to make it secure? The internet, all of these
It
things.
should be the companies that set the websites up that
Hmm.
run different things on the internet. They should have a clamp down where people that use it are vetted more stringently to vet people that just want to dive on. Even Facebook, you can join Facebook with an alias, no name and address, no a stupid telephone number, and you're up and running.
Hmm.
And then you can make friends. There's so many openings
That's right.
if that's the way you are inclined.
That's right.
But
Anything would you like to say that is there any chance we can go back to the basics instead of if we do this, if we remove this thing, or if we use this thing, as you already said that internet, then the world could be a better place.
I think it would absolutely be a fantastic idea in theory for that to happen. But in reality, I don't think we ever could. it's gone too far. It's just, as I said, it's like an alien invasion. It's just took over the world, and whatever country you live in, the internet is colossal. Colossal.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Pleasure.
It
I've
was.
got to go to the other car park to meet my wife who's
Oh,
over there.
all right. Yeah, thank you so much.
Meeting her down there.
Thank you for your time. Seriously, it was a very good to have a chat with you. A lot of people they don't.